Are you surprised that the president is coming out so aggressive against the EU with trade?
Indeed, what we think from the EU side that first it's necessary to avoid further escalation of the trade tensions, and second that it's important to stick with rules-based multilateral system and resolve trade disputes if they exist within WTO framework.
Yeah, is it going to go anywhere? I mean, the WTO may indeed back it. We have to wait and see what happens, and then the tariffs kick in. Do you ultimately believe, Valdis, if you had to bet, that these tariffs ultimately get enacted?
Well, first of all, if we speak specifically on those 11 billion worth of tariffs which were announced, this basically concerns one of the WTO cases against Airbus and the size of potential retaliatory measures. However, from EU side, we think that those amounts are largely exaggerated based on US internal calculations. They are not the ones awarded by WTO. And moreover, there is a similar case from EU side against Boeing, so they to the extent may net each other out.
Do you think they're illegal?
In this case, we still need to wait for a WTO decision to, which will award exact amount of possibility for retaliatory measures for US in a case of Airbus, and the same a bit later for EU in a case of Boeing.
So what would Europe do? Let's say we enact the tariffs. The WTO even says they're valid or doesn't say they're valid, but we put them on anyway because we know it's the president who is willing to do things that are maybe, you know, without historical precedent. What does EU do in return?
Okay, first, if we stay within WTO framework and US acts in line with the WTO decision, of course, we are going to respect it, expecting then that US respects also other WTO decisions which go, so to say, in favor of EU. So that's how it should work. Of course, if US starts taking unilateral tariff increases, as we had seen it previously with steel and aluminium, in this case, EU is going to come with proportionate countermeasures to balance off those kind of unilateral tariff increases.
Okay, I want to switch gears quickly. Brexit, another delay being offered up going to October. How does this play out, Valdis? I mean, does ultimately Brexit happen? It seems like if they're delaying, they must be talking, and if they're talking, maybe they're getting somewhere.
First of all, what's positive is that we managed to avoid the most disruptive of all scenarios, which would have been no-deal Brexit. So now there is another extension till 31st of October, which gives more time also for UK to make up its mind about their preferred scenario. And it certainly gives time for orderly withdrawal. At the same time, I must say that everything is still possible from no deal to no Brexit. But this additional half a year, certainly it's a good thing because it gives more time and allows to arrive at orderly solution.